gonna like cry and rave at the same time. Holy hell. Just recently I posted a vocal on TikTok and challenged producers to make a beat for it. I mentioned it in a YouTube video recently, and the goal was to try and get a video on TikTok that would finally get more than 300 views. And that kind of happened. The video got well over 200,000 views and is still getting more views now. And I had well over 200 submissions, 200 different people in their studio creating a beat with the vocals. I just was literally blown away by the engagement on that. The love from everybody, I'm so grateful for, and all of the time and energy that every single one of you put into creating something with the vocal. It was magic. I did my very best to respond to everybody and get back to everyone, give you some feedback and just to say thanks. And I've refined those 200 plus submissions down to about the top 30. I'm just going to go through the best ones in no particular order. It would almost be impossible to pick one particular one that was the best because there are just so many unique approaches. Before we dive into it, I also have new music coming out this Friday with Tokyo Project. There's a track we've made called God Only Knows. It's one of my favorite tracks ever, and I'm so excited for this song to be out. The pre-save will be linked down below. This is a wild track, and I cannot wait for you all to hear it. God only knows. Alright, let's do this. I have a vague memory of what these submissions sound like because I had to filter them all down, but I don't remember exactly what they all sound like, so this is still going to feel more or less like a raw reaction for me. Also, if I butcher anybody's producer name here, I am sorry. I'm going to do my best to get them right, but please don't hate me if I get it wrong. So, right off the bat, I think it's Dav 5 and Lotus.
Where did all of the fire go? Lost our way in the wind and snow.
Really lovely ambiances, chords.
Oh, I need you. Up and up, we float above. I swear that
great
my
transitions.
Could touch the sky, but now I'm on my own, nowhere to go. Oh, how could you leave me out here with
nice build up.
My heart wide open, bleeding for you.
Satisfying drop.
Broken, oh darling, it's true. Your love is all that is pulling me through. And I can't hide, no, my eyes tell the truth. My heart wide open, bleeding for you.
Yeah, some really lovely synth work in the background there too. Just the mix is great as well. Super solid production there. Mix was really great. I almost wanted more of the synth sounds that you guys had in the background, the little arpeggios and stuff like that. They were really beautiful, but overall really solid track there. Shout out to you guys. Alright, next up we had Wavy. Right off the bat, super cool approach with this production, this style, this genre. I'm loving it. What a way to introduce the vocals and the beat. Loving the setup as well. He's playing it on the drum beat and everything. Even the bottle said fresh, yo. I'm pretty sure that was intentional. And accurate, because it is. It feels really fresh. Really fun as well. Loving those drum fills as well. You can tell when something's really working because you automatically just want to start moving to it. So that was dope, man. Next up we had a submission from Jonathan, I think otherwise known as Zetex, and I think he actually submitted two of them, and I wanted to play a bit of both of them because I thought that it was really cool to hear two different approaches. They're like a really interesting approach with a jazzy chord there. And this was the bit that really interested me. It's not what I expected to happen. And then it starts building and this energy starts rising. And I was like, oh, this is pretty creative. in this like dark house kind of ambient direction, which is also really cool. And I like the vocal chop. Nice ambient synths in the background, but then like this tight, upfront, present production as well. It's cool contrast. So that was the first one that he sent across, and I was really interested by that. This one just says upbeat remix, so I imagine we're getting more energy than the last one. Some cool kind of like Skrillex type vocal glitches at the beginning. Much darker feeling to this one as well. And this feels more like I'm on a mission, I'm going somewhere. Almost kind of cyberpunk feeling to it. It was cool to hear two different styles there, so thanks Zetex for sending those across. Next one coming up is from Nami.
I can't take that much more alone. No, I need you. Take me back to a time where I knew.
We've got some really nice ambient feelings in this track as well. And just nice thick bass. It's quite minimalistic production, which is nice, just gives the vocal space to do its thing. And then straight in there with that tight sounding drop. It's really great. I was loving this, the energy of this. It's like very tasteful. It's not too overproduced, but it's also nice, strong, high energy production. Definitely giving me MHA vibes, and yeah, I love what MHA makes, so I was very pleased to be reminded of that sound. And yeah, again, thanks for sending that across, Nami. Next up we had Linus Peterson. Loving that orchestral, impactful, cinematic approach. Nice big ambient pads in the background as well. Nice and tight, strong, clean. Pretty well mixed as well. It's a nice clean kick. Drums are always clear and crisp, which is good. Like decent sound selection as well. Sweet. Great job, man. Next up is coming from Sai, I think is the way you pronounce it. Just S-Y.
Where did all of the fire go?
Just going for up-tempo.
I can't take that much more alone. Oh, I need you.
It's really nice, spacious production as well, giving lots of space for the vocal. That's always nice. Some beautiful piano chords too, which is lovely.
Oh, how we flew. Up and up, we float above. I swear that my fingers could touch this.
This has like a Seven Lions kind of feeling to it. If you know who I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. Some nice synths coming in the background too. Okay, yeah. It's like a future bass, but it's like very mellow future bass. Loving the ambient feeling of that production there. Super sweet overall, good job. Next up we've got a track from I Am Sam. This has like a tropical feeling to it, which is great. Wavy. I often struggle to describe all the different genres that people send in. This feels like pop. I don't even know, but it's got this very upbeat, joyful feeling to it. Like lovely tight synths. I guess it's like chill house. Who cares what the genre is? If it's fun, it's fun. Yeah, really nice wavy production there. Thanks, man. Next up we have Malay or Malaz, I think.
We could conquer the world each night. Oh, how we flew up and up, we float above. I swear that my fingers could touch the sky. But now I'm
loving the arpeggiating synths in the background, the energy building. Really nice tight drum production. Nice work there, Malice. Next up is a submission from Svrt. Have a listen to the vocal just here. It introduces where I was initially imagining, although you can put the vocal wherever you want. This is where I had pictured it would go initially. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Knew I'd have you right by my side. We could conquer.
Does that make sense?
Oh, how we flew up and up.
Nice synth. When's it gonna drop? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, loving that. It's kind of like melodic house. Nice, really loving that synth and drum production there, and that overall approach is really cool, man. Next up we had a production from Ava, and if I remember rightly, I think this was a more orchestral approach. There we go, yeah, the big strings.
Oh, I'm bleeding for you.
I was not expecting this when I first made the vocal, and I also didn't expect it to work as well as I think it does. It's pretty cool. Like, lost our way in the wind and snow with that. Feels like, yes, we're in a movie, we're going on an adventure, it's cool.
Take me back to a time where I knew I'd have you right by my side. We could conquer the world each night. Oh, how we flew up and up, we'd float above.
And there's sort of airy strings for that up and up part. It ties into the lyrics very well.
How could you leave me out here with my heart wide open, bleeding for you? Might be broken, oh darling, it's true. Your love is all that is pulling me through, and I can't hide, no, my eyes tell the truth. Oh, I'm bleeding for
some of the drum production there I think could have been slightly thicker or fuller. They were sounding slightly thin in places, but I think the overall approach was something I did not expect to work as well as it does, and it's really cool. That shows a lot of potential, so great job, Ava. Next up, Fargrowth.
Where did all of the fire go?
Really lovely emotional chords already.
I can't take that
nice guitar in the background.
Oh, I need you. Take me back to a time.
You never go wrong with a beautiful shaker like that in the background too.
Have you right by my side. We could conquer the world each night. Oh, how we flew up and up, we'd float above. I swear that my fingers
it's a nice thick sliding bass too. You can feel it building. There we go. Okay, yeah. Nice work with the synths, kind of plucking and bouncing around. and everything like that. It's pretty good overall. Nice work, man. Alright, up next we have one from Loxy Vice. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
Your love is all that is pulling me through.
Straight away, really high energy, strong. Where is super high. He's not holding back. Nice, man. I think that could work really well in like a driving game, something like that, you know, where I don't know, I pictured like Forza or something like that, and listening to that edit would be really cool, and it would totally get you hyped for it. So great work, man. Next up we got Craig Connolly. Nice chords. Yeah, that suits the vocal really well. I can hear the hints of a synth rising. Yeah, there it is. I can see that working really well, like a techno disco rave with lasers and stuff like that. Great work, Craig. Thanks. Next up, we have Brad DRS, I think. Bradders.
So I've spent the last hour and a bit maybe working on this. So
okay, so you made it quickly.
This because I really like this.
I already like the synths in the background. Vocal fits well. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I love the simplicity, but the emotion is there. Yeah. Beautiful. Oof, love the little synth in the background too. It's very subtle production, but that can be the best approach sometimes. Like just gives it space for the emotion to speak for itself. Dude, that was great. I'd actually love to hear the produced version of that, because I imagine that was the sound coming from the room when you made it. So if you're watching it, send it across to me. I'd love to hear it. Next up, we had a really cool production from, I think it's Jacopacatapano. Oh, Jacopo Catapano. It's so much easier to see when you can see them separated, but when they're together, it's that much harder to figure out. Jacopo Catapano. Sweet, let's see it.
I swear that my fingers could touch the sky, but now
nice, high quality visuals. I've got the dance moves on the go. And like in the backlit synth playing as well, that's great. I'm loving the key glide at the end. That was the cherry on top. Super awesome submission, man. That was really great fun, and really high quality production level too, so kudos to you. So now we have Lenny Pierce. Yeah, man's feeling it, really getting into the groove already. That's cool. Take me back to a time where I knew I'd have you right by my side. We could conquer the world this night. Loving the dancing feel as well. Up and up, we float above. Loving the background, the name, the glasses, the vibe, the feeling. It's all really great. Nice little vocal glitch as well. Loving the contrast of the lights, energy, dancey vibes, the shades looking super dope. Nice one, thank you. Next up we have T. Foster. Immediately, completely different to all the other submissions. I'm going for like a chill hip hop smooth vibe, which is really cool. It's like smooth, glidey, even almost like sexy in a way. It reminds me of a song. I can't think of what it is though. I want to hear more of that. That was great. Thanks. Next up we had a submission from AKA Drum and Bass.
First time I'm doing one of these, so bear with me.
Nice one.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. Like, there was quite a few people said that they'd never done something like this before, and it was the first time they went for it. So that was an honor to have people give these kind of things a go for the first time. So that's epic.
Here's my thing. Blah blah blah. Lots of processing along.
Lots of processing. All right. Let's hear it. Lovely, dark, heavy feeling. Oh, again, I want to hear the real full production. That's cool. It works really well in that context as well.
Let me know what you think. Sweet.
Thanks, man. Next up, we have Spectral music. Is that Lego and a few different things in the setup? I feel like I'm missing out on having Lego and stuff like that in the studio. I should have like a Lego sculpture in the back or something up on the speaker. If anyone can recommend a cool little Lego thing to get in the speaker, let me know. Love the energy straight away. Oh yes. Did you program lights for this? Dude, really solid production as well. Got the DJ decks out, groovy glasses. This is what it's all about, man. That was a hell of a lot of fun, dude. Cheers. Next up we had Duncan Andrews Official.
So this is how I made my first ever house track using a vocal sample.
There you go, another first. Cool. It's really cool.
To start off with, I wanted to build this huge kind of ambience using a bunch of delays and reverbs on the guitar.
Yeah, sound nice.
Of course,
luscious.
No ambient section would be complete without throwing a bunch of pads and reverse synths underneath that.
This is like a full breakdown production. If you guys are in this video and you've made a more detailed video or something like that you want people to see, just comment down below so that people can go through and watch the full thing that you made. The guitars are really nice and ambient. They've got such a rich tone to them, which is great.
Take me back to a time where I knew I'd have you right by my side.
Loving the color of your project as well. You guys know I like coloring my projects and making them all detailed and stuff, so I can appreciate that whenever someone makes their FLPs look nice. I'm liking the energy build. It's so cool seeing you guys get into the lyrics as well, like the vocals and everything. So much fun. Dude, that was dope. Thank you. Next up, we've got Ruen's music. Yo, if you're a producer,
Straight
straight to the chase.
Oh, I'm bleeding for you. Where did all of the fire go? Lost our way in the wind and snow. I can't take that much more alone. Oh, I need you. Take me back to a time where
I really like the kind of dark,
knew I'd have you right by my
almost
side.
ominous feeling the beat has. Super up tempo too. Where's this gonna go?
Oh, I'm bleeding for you.
That's heavy. Really nice, like bright, crisp sounds, which is great. Dude, you smashed that. Next up, we got Sean Lafayette, I think, pretty sure I got that one right. Maybe I didn't, I don't know.
All right, the other day, Kobe posted this vocal, needed a beat for it, so I threw it into something I'm working on. I'm gonna play it for
lovely
you guys.
looking
If you
studio,
like
by the
it,
way.
Tag him, tell me
From what I can see, it looks really nice. Okay. And like gliding, stuttering synth is cool. Okay, yeah, that's a really unique approach to the production. It's almost got like an Odessa feeling to it. Yeah, man, that was cool. Thanks for sending that across. So we've got Wayizco, I think is the name. The caption for this was God mode, so I'm expecting great things.
I can't take that much more alone.
Loving those perks. The rhythm already is so cool.
Take me back to a time where I knew I'd have you right by my side. We could conquer.
Is it EDM or what is it? EDM Afro beats. Feeling the vibes for sure, man. Loving the energy. Okay, so there's a switch coming. Okay. This is awesome. This is one of the, well, actually he just said it's his favorite part. I'll keep playing and then I'll say what I was going to say. Nice work with the strings. Yeah, that was dope. It was really cool. And something I wanted to say as well, like when I first started seeing some of these submissions coming through and like real people in, you know, videos in whatever their studio setup is creating something with the vocal, I was like, this is what it's all about. Like, I've done so much production just here in the studio on my own, or done collaborations with people in other places, but you would just talk to them on a call, or you don't actually see them. But to actually see people engaging with the vocal and just doing the music thing, I like dancing, having fun, playing around, and just kind of visualizing the number. I mean, it's crazy to me that there are 200,000 people that could, like 200,000 people of anything. I can't picture that. And even to have 200 people, like when I picture 200 people in their studios, like 200 different setups, it's just mind blowing to me. So yeah, moment of gratitude again. I just think it's so cool. And the fact that it's happening all across the world as well, it just blows my mind. All right, next up we got DJB Jam. Loving the setup and the lights and everything already. Some really cool arps and synths. Dude, that looks like a whole vibe creating in your studio. This is what I mean about the number of different studio setups and the energy and like just people creating and having fun. Like I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, nice solid drums, nice cool synths, tight production overall. Thanks, man. I got some of my producer friends who I'm doing some collabs with coming very soon, which I'm really excited about. I got some of them to send me across some ideas as well, and I'm really intrigued to hear what they have done. First up, we have an idea from Caffey. Nice gliding bass already. That's a lovely chord there too. Nice synths as well. That kind of pulsing bass coming through too. Vibing really well with the vocal. Ooh. Can't go wrong. Yeah, it's like a nice pulsing but minimal production overall. Some beautiful little synths in the background, little counter melodies. Playing around nicely with the filters as well, just to make them more expressive. There's a kind of interesting drum patterns and rhythms there as well.
I can't take that much more alone. Oh, I need you. Up and up, we float above. I swear that my fingers could touch the
I like the feeling of almost despair that this chord progression is creating.
How could you leave me out here with my heart wide open, bleeding for you? Might be broken or
And I just love simple, minimal melodies like that with synths that express themselves.
I know my eyes tell the truth. Oh, I'm bleeding for you.
Yeah. As ever, Caffey smashed it. I cannot express how cool some of the stuff that Caffey and I have been working on is, and so to hear him put together that idea is really exciting. Just because the idea itself is cool, but also because I know what Caffey and I have been working on, and yeah, I cannot wait. Up next is Light Years Away. I honestly don't know what to expect. He just told me that this is something he's not really made before. Here we go, diving into the unknown.
Where did all of the fire go?
Okay,
Lost our way
already
in the
huge
winter
sound.
snow. I
Nice.
can't take that much more alone. Oh, I need you.
Nice little
Take me
Lucky
back
synth.
to a time where I knew I'd have you
lovely
right by
little
my side.
high-end percussion too.
We could conquer the world this night.
Oh, no way. No way. Are we going funk?
I'm honestly too lazy to make another drop.
Dude, I should have seen this coming. Even if I knew that was coming, it was still gonna surprise me. Where's the guitar coming from? Where are we going now? I'm gonna like cry and rave at the same time. Holy hell. I don't even know. Dude, where do I even start with that? I want to listen to that again. That second drop was I mean, the whole thing was nuts, but the second drop, like the first drop, I kind of thought that something like that was going to happen, but the second drop, I'm going to need to take some time out to recover from that before I can finish the video. I forgot about the vocal. Where did this sitar come from? I know my eyes tell the truth. I'm pleading for you. Hell yeah! Yeah. Shoot! That's gonna make me laugh for a long time. That was epic. So we're on to the very last one, and again I have no idea what to expect. I'd be very surprised if this is as crazy as the one I just got from Light Years Away. This is sent across by Tokyo Project. Tokyo did say to me that he's only really put together a drop because we've just been so busy preparing for God only knows. Dude, you're... Oh, what even genre is this? It's like dance or... It's cheeky. Your work with your synths and the little counter melodies and just the word that came to my mind there was cheeky. You've just got such a way with the little ear candy sounds in all of the stuff that you do. So man, thanks so much again to everyone. It's honestly incredible to have you all here. I cannot wait for Friday and to share more music with you all. And until then, believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Bye.